Are you live? Okay, now you're live.
Okay. We are the Midnight Girls and Boys. I am Cindy.
I'm Sarah.
McGuire.
Joe.
Hi.
And, oh, sorry about that. This is Jonathan. Okay, we're about to start our investigation. Oh, and also
Our tech guy. What is it saying?
okay.
Why do you keep changing the camera back and forth?
I'm not. I'm wanting you. Do you say you're? Okay, never mind. Okay, all right. Well, we're ready to go.
Yep.
All right, and we have 3 questions right now that we need to ask.
So do you have to have the camera turned out though when we're
Okay.
walking around, so
Okay.
it's not looking at us, so that it's looking
I
at
know.
the house.
Okay, we're going to do the questions right now.
Okay.
Should I turn it out while we're doing the questions, or?
Hey.
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't need to be
Can
looking
they
at
hear
us.
us?
Yeah,
Yes,
people
we're
can-
Facebook Live.
Who's watching right now?
We don't know,
We don't
Jonathan.
know, Jonathan.
Okay.
Okay, so have the camera turned out, Mom, so that people can see not us, but the house.
house,
Yeah.
It'll probably tell you how much
Can
people
you
that's on there.
hold it, Jonathan?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
all right, here. Okay, we're supposed to start off. We have our recorders turned on, Sarah?
Beautiful Victorian.
Recorders need to be going. Boop. I need to say the date and everything. We're trying to get our recorders ready.
Okay. Who's gonna hold one of the recorders? I guess I'll hold one.
I'm the camera dude.
Here, will you
Mom,
turn this
wanna-
one on?
That's the Frank spot.
You have a
Do you
frame.
want
Where's
to
the
hold
recorder?
Old Reliable?
Sorry. I had
Put
to
it on the
say-
front camera, Jonathan.
Here's-
so
I
you
don't know
like-
how to
Alright,
do
I won't start doing that.
Okay, so.
Mama, get up off me.
Alright. Let's take this serious.
Oh, okay.
There,
So
perfect.
here you have a recorder. I have a
Okay,
recorder.
it is
September 30th, 2017. It is now 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is our gunshot. It's National Ghost Hunting Day, the world's largest ghost hunt. We're here.
Welcome, everybody.
Yep, we're here in Pensacola, Florida at the Pensacola Victorian Bed and Breakfast, which, just a real brief, this was Ship Captain William Northrup's house. He had this house built in the 1880s. Him and his family lived here for many, many years. It's changed hands many times, but now it's Miss Barbie Major and her husband George, I think, is his
I'm
name,
pretty sure that's the name, but they're very nice people.
that own it now. We are hoping to contact Captain Northrup and his family, or any of the spirits that still reside here that many guests claim to have had contact with in the past. So I'm going to start this with the 3 questions. So everybody in the room, I'm going to ask a question and then we have to be quiet for a full minute.
Right.
Then I'm going to ask another, so here we go. What do we look like to you?
Is there anything on the...
Okay. That's the next question.
How do you experience time? How can we improve contact?
I just want to let someone know that there's a lot of banging noise, but that's coming from the outside. So if you hear that in the recorder, that is not within the bed and breakfast. We're not sure what that is.
It's like fireworks.
Some sort of fireworks. I don't know why there's fireworks tonight, but there's some sort of fireworks. Jonathan thinks.
Also, McGuire and Mark were whispering in the background, so
There was some whispering.
that's on the recorder later.
Okay, there was some whispering, but, and,
Do
okay.
you agree?
Okay, so, we did do the baseline suite earlier, and, the place that we were doing something was right over here in this room.
Is this little small room right here?
So we might could start in here.
That we're actually getting some hits, so we're gonna start in there. Sarah, I think what we can do in a few minutes is play back the recorder for the people that are watching and see if we
Sure. Do
captured
you want me to
anything.
go ahead and do
Yeah,
that?
let's go ahead and play the
All right,
recorder
I'm gonna see if we got any responses to
from the questions.
answers. So I'll go ahead and stop this. And
Is it, which one do you wanna do on, which one would be the louder of the two?
okay, who's got a whole bunch of recorders? I'm just all hold one. Mom, you wanna hold that Xbox? Oh, that's right. Do you wanna hold
So let me-
reliable? Alright. So here for William Moore. For many, many years, it's changed hands many times, but now it's Miss Barker Throats.
Okay, we're trying to get to the questions.
So I'm going to start this with the 3 questions. So everybody in the room, I'm going to ask a question and then we have to be quiet for a full minute. Right. Then I'm going to ask another. So here we go. What do we look like to you?
No, that's somebody else.
That was me.
Okay, we are picking up some kind of noises, but okay, we heard a
What's
whisper.
that?
We heard a whisper. We're not quite sure what that was.
Is the volume on full?
Yes. Okay. Okay, we got some sort of response.
Yeah,
We did get a response to the first question, but we're not sure what they're saying.
because that's when he said, let's go on to the next question.
Yes. Make sure the volume's turned all the way up on my phone. It should be
I mean,
the top one.
yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
change.
All right.
So it definitely is something.
We
we'll
did
have
get a
to-
response for the first question.
That's when he said, how do you experience time? Sorry, guys.
Okay, did you think you heard something, Sarah? Okay, Sarah thinks she heard something for the second question also. A lot of this we won't be able to make out till we actually... No, McGuire, we want him close so we can hear the recorder. A lot of this we won't be able to clarify till we actually put it on our program at home. But so far we've gotten two...
That's what I was hearing. You guys hear
Okay,
that?
let's... Yes, I hear something.
Is that something like any one of us?
That was not about any of us.
How can we improve
Did you-
contact?
This is our last question.
I just want to let someone know that
Okay,
there's
so-
no banging noise.
Okay, Sarah, what do you have any idea what you think they might have been saying?
The first one was the clearest, and it sounded like a woman
Okay.
whispering. I'm not really sure. The second time it sounded like a male, and it was more faint, but I swear I'll have to put it on Audacity to really blow it up and listen to it, make it more clear, but I thought that it sounded like 17 something or other. Like it was saying a date almost, and the question was, how do you experience time? And
Okay.
I'll have to clear it up, like I said, but I know at least to the first two questions, which is, what do we look like to you, I believe? Yes.
Yes.
And how do you experience time? There seem to be some responses in there.
Right.
Like I'm not even lying.
But the last question we
Which is
couldn't
how do
hear
you
anything.
improve contact? It was quiet.
But that doesn't mean we could go back home though and put it on the program and we might hear something. But for the
I'm
first two
excited
questions,
just because I think that we got something. for
but to
the
let
first
everybody know, for the first two questions, we did get an answer.
two. Yep. So
Okay, and now we're just.
I'll move on to a different folder so that I don't, accidentally record over top of that
Oh
one.
yes, don't.
And
Now
I'm gonna go recording again. This will be the second session on my recorder. Okay, so we think that we may have already gotten some responses. So the next thing that I think we should do is see if
we'll walk around and we'll let you also look at the EMFs and see if we get any spikes.
What was the other? Dower, do you have it?
Okay,
Okay,
McGuire
alright.
has it.
So we're going to do some EMF sweeps, which these are electromagnetic field detectors.
And explain how they work.
So we've already swept the house and we know there's one wireless router that really affects these things.
And we do try to debunk everything, so we don't say every time that lights up that that's a hit.
Right.
We make sure there's nothing electrical in the way that's causing the lights to go off, so that we'll know it's legit.
But it was pretty quiet earlier in the house. We did get a few hits.
I just got a hit.
Okay, McGuire, just
So
make sure you're
Already
not.
yellow.
if it goes any above the green, that means that we're getting some kind of electromagnetic energy. But we definitely wanted at least to go to yellow to know for certain, and if it goes all the way to red for no apparent reason,
Okay, McGuire said he just got a hit. I mean, he's not standing near anything
electrical.
where he's sitting in the middle of the floor, and there's really nothing.
Like I said, we've already swept earlier, so we know what the baseline in the house
But it was
is.
also sitting on my lap earlier. Just
Yep.
sitting on my lap and I was getting hit.
So, McGuire, why don't you and Jonathan, you follow behind McGuire and go back into the office
This is the office where we got some hits earlier.
And just keep an eye.
The little
keep an
office
eye
room.
on the.
Put it where his EMF is
Because
at.
we're still kind of confused. It definitely seems to be at random. We looked at everything in here. There's nothing bleeding electricity. The outlet, if you put it right next to the outlet, it goes just to like maybe the next green, but it's been getting random blips.
Not right now. It was earlier though. Oh,
Now see?
see him getting little touches.
So, okay. And yes, and this is really cool. Just because everybody's watching. Oh my gosh!
Are you not okay?
Hang on, I gotta go right where you are. Just to see. See, that doesn't make.
Oh yeah, you just got a tiny little touch.
Just a tiny one.
Little
Look.
tiny.
I mean,
Glitches.
I want to see if there's like a wire behind the wall maybe that might be doing this, but here's what's cool, you guys.
Okay, there we go. Are you getting that, Jonathan?
Dower, put yours right here where mine is.
Let's see if yours.
Right here on the wall. Slide it
Hmm.
down. Oh, whoa, mine is. Are you getting like, go up right where it turns yellow and stay there. Is there something on the other side of this wall that you can
Let me
see,
look.
Mom?
Oh, there is an outlet
There
and
is?
a light.
Let me see. Stay right there, stay right there.
Good.
No, that's not even in the same place, Mom.
Okay.
That's right over here
Oh, okay.
to
Excuse
there.
me.
But you know, if it stays pretty consistent there, though, you guys, it may be something
Yeah,
electrical.
something. Yeah,
Cause it is staying pretty
It's
consistent.
staying pretty
might be
steady.
something in the wall there.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the wires from the light, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And this is an older home, so the wiring is.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay, so well, maybe. I didn't.
The styles can
I didn't like
touch on
hone
there.
in on this earlier, so maybe there is something here. I'm actually gonna walk around to the other side of the wall,
Okay.
and this should be a good indicator, right, Dollar?
Look, well, I mean, still,
If it goes off
still
there.
might be wiring right there.
But see, look,
Oh.
on
Okay.
this side of the wall, there's nothing.
Maybe it's that wiring from that light, this big light right here.
Or in between the. In,
The light outside?
No, this light, but just going down to that. I don't know.
I don't know. But it's not even turned on that light. So I don't know.
No, it doesn't have to be turned on, but
Oh, okay.
but we're getting nothing from this side of the wall, just so you guys know.
So we're not sure,
What's
but we
what's
do know
in-
in this little office there's several pictures of Jacques Cousteau, which was actually a friend
I just got
of
hit from
Barbie's
getting hit.
and her husband. So I'm not sure. Okay.
Yeah, that was what I thought was interesting in here was that the owner of
Okay.
the Pensacola Victorian and her husband are dear friends with the late great Jacques Cousteau.
That's what I told him.
And this is all pictures, letters,
Show him the different pictures,
News-
Jonathan. So
news-
picture of Jacques Cousteau.
newspaper clippings, books,
He was a famous
oceanographer.
oceanographer.
The most famous.
Yes.
The most
Probably the
famous.
there was.
He was the prominent oceanographer.
Okay, let's walk around.
For maybe, yeah. Like everybody knows who Jacques Cousteau is, which is just it's incredible. So yeah, we kind of felt like maybe there was a little bit of a Jacques Cousteau vibe in the office.
Okay, and we're gonna, we've asked them 3 questions, so we're just gonna ask some questions of our own.
Yes.
We just wanna know, who still resides here?
Explorer, conservationist, filmmaker, innovator, scientist, photographer, author.
Okay, that's more
He's
for you
talking
about
about
Jacques
Jacques
Cousteau.
Cousteau.
Okay. I said we wanna know who still resides here.
Beautiful dining room. I'm gonna sit down at the table and ask the spirits to come sit at the table with me.
That's a good idea, we'll all sit down and
Yeah,
see.
maybe
This is the beautiful dining room.
maybe Captain Northrop and his family would like to come join us. We could get them some water or tea, and maybe they have cookies or some kind of brownies over there, and maybe they would like to come join us for some refreshments.
Was this actually the dining room in your time? When you were actually ate at the bed and breakfast, was this actually the dining area?
I understand that when you lived here, Pensacola was a major port. So this must have been like a very busy, actually like metropolitan, happening, busy town. Did you guys enjoy living here and entertaining guests and being a part of everything that was going on back then, Mr. Northrup or Mrs. Northrup? Can you give us some sign that you're here with us by knocking on the table,
Or even just the wall or a door,
moving the chandelier? There's a beautiful chandelier over there.
flickering a light, anything?
Anything to let us know that you're here?
There's the creaky chairs.
Were there children? Were there many children that lived in this house? People say that they see a little girl, especially on the stairway, running up and down the stairway. Is that your daughter?
What was her name? What was your daughter's name? If that was your daughter, what was her name? Okay, I think I heard, I know people on the Facebook probably didn't hear it, but I heard like a little giggle. Just a faint. Either a little giggle or a moan, some sort. It's really, really faint. But I heard it with my own ears.
To me, it actually sounded like talking.
Did you hear? Okay, Sarah thought it was talking. To me, it kind of sounded like
It sounded like talking to me.
Yeah,
talking.
sounded
Okay,
like talking, and it sounded like a little girl. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like a
sounded like
child.
female.
Yeah.
And we actually heard this with our own ears.
Yeah.
We did.
So
Each
if it's
of us
not
did hear something.
registering, I'm definitely hearing something.
What is that?
That's Mark on the computer.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Now that is back there, but this was
No.
coming from this direction.
Mark was over there, but we heard behind us is where we heard.
No, I looked over to see that he is
That
watching
just
a
now
video.
happened.
He's over there though?
Yes.
He's sitting right there watching a
Yeah, I thought
video.
there was one over there.
But I heard the little girl from over here. Did you
Yes,
not
I
Sound
hear?
like an
heard
ant.
See that from the same direction?
Like just now?
No, a
No,
few minutes.
just
Zoom.
Just tell them we're sorry.
Perfect.
Sorry
we
about
lost feed
that.
for
We
a
lost
second.
feed
My
for a
bad.
second.
We gotta be real careful.
So we.
We did hear.
So
We did hear something behind us, some sort of either talking or giggling. I'm
So-
sure it was so faint, but McGuire,
Okay.
Sarah, and myself
Okay.
heard it.
So let's be quiet.
Okay, we're gonna be quiet for a few minutes. Alright. The chair's creaking. We thought we heard you. Can you, make a noise or speak with us again? It's okay, don't be scared.
I thought I had heard a little girl. We wanted to know what your name was so that we know who we're talking to. But I didn't quite hear you. Could you say your name a little bit louder for us, please? We just had some other guests arrive
We just had some people
that are staying here. So we'll have to.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
You don't object to being recorded, do you?
Hi.
No? All
How are
right.
you?
That's me. Doing the mouth thing.
Huh?
I was doing the mouth thing, like, but
We'll do that.
no.
Actually, it's very busy here tonight. We have, hey guys.
Hey. Fine, how are you?
It's a full house tonight. Barbie said, we're staying here, and then there's a couple from Spain that have come all the way from Madrid that have traveled here. They're staying in one of the rooms.
They're not actually here to watch us, but they're staying here at the end.
Then you have another nice couple that just came back from a late night comedy show downtown at the Sellers Theater here.
Well, not late night, it's not
Oh,
too late.
yeah, it's not too late, but
Yeah.
so there could be like 8 people staying here
Right.
this evening. So it's still a happening place. I mean,
Right.
it's still full of guests. Do you guys, the Northrops, do you enjoy having people stay here at your home the way that they do as guests here?
Does it bother you?
Have we had any more hits on the MF? No hits?
We had a little one while we were here at the table.
Okay.
Yellow.
Okay, McGuire did have a hit. Okay.
And then, I mean, I did definitely hear something
We heard
earlier.
something, yes. Back there, yes.
And that from that direction is the little girl's voice is what I heard.
We
Of course,
can-
it's gotten quiet now, so we can move on.
Well, we can actually take a break and turn on the recorders and see if we've captured anything.
You want to see?
Well, that way we can kind of, see if we've, we're gonna turn on the recorders
I'll
again.
I'll stop your.
Mine not working?
Yeah, yours is already stopped.
Uh-oh,
Hmm.
at least we had yours. Well, see, that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I had my
Let's
recorder
see
going and all of
why.
a sudden it just stopped, but that,
That's odd.
sometimes we do get equipment interference.
So here you have a recorder. Okay, it is September 30th.
Let's see when that stopped.
It stopped a while ago,
Well,
actually.
see, I didn't touch anything, so.
Hmm.
March, how about it?
That's another recording. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's really weird.
Yes, because I did nothing but set my recorder down and it's already, it quit recording for some reason.
So I'll have to go back and
Which happens.
review it on mine.
So we're gonna turn on Sarah's and see.
Yep, I don't.
We're
know-
just doing this
I
so
don't
that,
really know why.
so that y'all can hear if we,
Okay, so let me.
if possible, if we've.
Recording again. Listen to the segment session on my recorder. Okay, so.
So I'll fast forward it to where we're sitting around the table.
We did the electromagnetic energy. Feedback reason where each line of the bus.
Someone be keeping an eye on the time too. I'm sorry.
It is actually 9:35.
Because when it gets to hour 2,
Yes. Which will be 11.
I need to do the Frank Scott session and the next
If
three.
you really would like to come join us, we could get them some water or tea and maybe they have cookies or some.
I'm just going a little bit further.
When you were actually staying in the bed and breakfast, was this actually the dining area? I understand that when you lived here, Pensacola was a major port. So this must have been like a very busy, actually like metropolitan, happening, busy town. Did you guys enjoy living here and entertaining guests and being a part of everything that was going on back then, Mr. Northrop or Mrs. Northrop? Can you give us some sign that you're here with us by knocking on the table,
Or even just the wall or a door,
moving the chandelier? There's a beautiful chandelier over there.
flickering a light, anything.
Anything to let us know that you're here?
That's the creaky chair.
Were there children? Were there many children that lived in this house? People say that they see a little girl, especially on the stairway, running up and down the stairway. Is that your daughter?
What was your name? What was your daughter's name? If that was your daughter, what was her name? Okay, I think I heard, I know people on Facebook probably didn't hear it.
I could hear something very faintly before you asked what was her name.
If that was your daughter, what was her name?
And then the strange part is after you ask her name, do you hear that? Listen, get really close. Let me get to the question. Let me get to I gotta figure out, put it in context.
Is that your daughter?
Okay, I was saying there was a little girl.
What was your name?
Okay,
What was your daughter's
it's,
name?
it's just really brief. Like
Okay.
after I say, was that your daughter?
Is that your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear that?
What I hear is somebody say, mm-hmm,
So,
instead of yes, or say, mm-hmm. Can you hear it say,
I
mm-hmm?
don't hear
hang on, listen you guys.
But it sounds like a woman.
Is that your daughter?
What was your name? What was your daughter's name? Sarah and I both
Is
heard
that your daughter?
There it is. Did you, hang on, listen.
What was your name? What was your daughter's name?
Because it's right after I,
Is that your daughter?
do you hear that?
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Yeah.
faint
See if the
female
bar can
voice.
hear.
Here, Nobody, you want to hear it?
What was your name?
So right after I asked, I'm gonna put it up to you.
Running up and down the stairway.
Is
Is that your daughter?
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Somebody said, mm-hmm.
But then
Sound like
after,
a little girl to
it
me.
does sound like a little girl.
What's your name? Actually sounds like a woman. Okay, I'll be right back in
Yeah.
a second. If that was your daughter, what was
You
your
definitely
name?
have to blow that up though, because you can only hear it when it's like, if it's there, that's for sure.
Okay, I think I heard, I
So when Mama says what was her name, and right before she says I think I heard something, there's a whisper.
What is that?
And
Let me
that's
get
her
her
asking
name.
what's her name. And
But it's right before.
it's right before she says I think I heard something. And I think it could be saying a name, but did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't think I can. It's hard to form out to a name. I don't know.
Alright, so that being said, because we got to move on, I definitely think that we did catch some of those things, so I'm excited because,
I mean, I know you guys can't hear and everything that we're hearing.
but what's great is that we're going to go back after National Ghost Hunting Day, the world's largest ghost hunt is over, amplify what we're catching and blow it up and clean it up to where
And can is there any way we can let them act, well, after we clean it up? We can-
yeah, of course.
Okay.
We can post it. We'll send it to Geister. We'll send it to Brian. We'll send it to David. Whoever we have to.
Kill that trick. Go.
All right. So that being said, I think that we should probably move upstairs.
Now, we have gotten some activity, just let you know, down here, we have gotten some activity.
So I think we should take the party upstairs. That way we can start hour 2 up there. So you are recording again, Mom. I'm not sure why you're.
I have no idea if I
Our
didn't do
recorder
anything
stopped
to it.
earlier. But let's move on. I'm gonna take the French fries.
Sweet party. Everybody party.
Oh,
And,
did you fix it?
Did you let them know we're also doing a lot? Okay. They said some people were watching upstairs and it's frozen. So I get froze for some reason.
Okay, well, I'll check on it when we go up
No,
there.
it's
He
good.
fixed it.
I just fixed it.
He
Okay.
fixed it, but it was frozen.
Okay, thank you for checking on that for us.
Okay, now we are headed upstairs. The stairs are very creaky, so you'll hear that.
Go.
I want to let everybody know that people think that, you know, we see stuff all the time, and we don't.
How long will you be recording? There will just be recording for 1 more hour.
Okay.
Just wondering, because we have to go over there and back.
Oh, no,
Wanna get that middle
no, this will only be up for 1 more hour. So,
I just wanted to ask.
yes, no, it's
Yeah,
just
no,
for
you
1
don't
more hour.
bother, do what you gotta do, you won't.
Yeah,
That'll be fine.
but yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're welcome, we're doing I don't know if Barbie told you or Lenny told you, but we're paranormal investigators, I'm sure you guessed that.
Yeah. I said my husband, I said, we're from Chickamauga, Georgia.
Oh,
And I said, there's a Civil War battlefield there, and you hear all the tales of that. And I said, I read a book on some of the paranormal activity they found in different homes in that area. A lot of the old homes.
So we're actually doing an event, this is called the World's Largest Ghost Hunt. We're participating with teams all over the world.
Oh, wow.
We're all investigating at the exact same time.
yeah.
And
So
you
there's
know,
teams that
so-
were at the same time we're doing this.
All over the
They're
world.
doing it
Yes.
all at the same
At the
exact
same
time.
exact time.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to join us.
We don't want to disturb anybody.
Yeah,
so-
but
You're
but
not
you
bothered. I
guys
just thought, well, I wanted to make sure before.
But you're welcome to join us.
yeah, you're welcome. We're just gonna be we're gonna be sitting up here and maybe in that room, but the door will be open.
We'll be around.
And
Okay.
yeah, you guys are welcome to come sit in on it with us and join in if you like.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so this is so the camera's up and going now. You can tell.
Right.
So hopefully,
Okay, we had it going, but for some reason it froze
It
up
froze
earlier.
up.
We're sorry about that.
but we'll
But
keep
this-
checking on
Like I
it.
said, this is up here, but we're also doing on my Facebook,
Do
so.
you want to sit here for a minute while we have?
Okay.
I mean, we have this camera going and.
Yeah, we're gonna sit up here. And,
You can
we were just talking to one of the guests. We did invite her to go in a different light, but most people have their own agenda, so we're gonna continue. Just wanna ask has anyone joined us here in this area? talking in the background, that's just people in their rooms. But we have a knack of knowing the difference, we can tell when we listen to the recorder. So,
A lot of people say that they hear, someone walking up and down the